Hi, I'm Nick. I'm the store manager at Power Golf Castle Hill, located in Sydney's northwestern suburbs, and today we're going to take a closer look at the new Great Big Bertha driver from Callaway. For Callaway, Great Big Bertha's back. Some of you may remember the original Great Big Bertha drivers that were around in the early 90s. They were really game-changing, revolutionary drivers. Callaway's decided that this driver lives up to that billing and that performance, so they brought the Great Big Bertha name back for this driver. In the new Great Big Bertha driver, we're seeing some of the technologies that Callaway's been using in some of their previous drivers, all packed into this one and refined to help the performance of this driver be at that top level. The first technology that they're using is a forged carbon composite crown. Now, why they're using the forged composite crown is that it's a lot lighter than just using a standard titanium crown, and that extra weight saving that they get by using that gives the engineers a lot of discretionary weight that they can put back into the club to help the club perform at its best. With the Great Big Bertha driver, we'll see a lot of that weight centered into this sliding weight, but we'll come back to that a little later on. The other technologies we're seeing from previous times are the R-Moto face. Now, the R-Moto face is a design that Callaway uses. Visually, you can't see anything on the front, but it has different thicknesses throughout the face. It's been thinned out in key areas, which first of all saves weight. Once again, we've got discretionary weight, but also helps the face to perform a lot better. First of all, for club shots that are struck centrally, but also for club shots that are struck slightly off center for the club. The OptiFit hosel is another technology that Callaway is using in the Great Big Bertha driver that we've seen before. The OptiFit hosel is offering a range of loft adjustment up and down from the standard lofts that we see with this driver. We can go 1 or 2 degrees up in loft, 1 degree down in loft, and we've also got neutral or draw face settings. So the draw face setting, we get a little bit of a more upright lie in the driver, helps get the ball moving a little bit right to left or less left to right if that's the way you hit it, just to help straighten that ball flight out for you. With the sliding weight, as mentioned before, that's a 10-gram weight positioned in the back of the head. Now, that weight's in the back of the head by getting a lot of weight back and away from the face, helps with the stability of the club. And with the sliding weight, we can tune it so that the club performs the best for you from a ball flight point of view. So if you're someone who tends to hit a bit of a fade, you can take the weight with the torque wrench, screw it out, slide it in towards the heel, do it a little bit better than I am right now. And that's going to help shift the center of gravity of the club or the balance of the club towards the heel, get the club turning through the ball a little bit easier, help reduce that left to right ball flight. Vice versa, if you tend to already hit the ball a little bit that way, we just slide the weight out and around to the toe, and that's going to help keep that face squarer for longer through impact and help reduce the chance of you flipping that shot left. The really cool thing we're seeing with the Great Big Bertha drive from Callaway is a really nice range of shaft options. So the key thing with the shafts is about trying to match the style of shaft and the weight of shaft with how you swing. So with the options, first of all, we've got the Mitsubishi Basara E42 shaft. It's a really lightweight shaft. It's mid 40 grams. That's ideal for those golfers out there who are struggling with their swing speed or with the weight of the club. With this shaft in it, the Great Big Bertha comes in under 300 grams, and that's going to make it really light and easy to swing if you're struggling for club head speed and you're looking to try and gear that up to try and get yourself a bit more distance. Next step up from that is we move into the Mitsubishi Kurakagi Black. This one is 10 grams heavier. It's a mid 50 gram shaft. Once again, a little bit heavier in the club. It's designed for someone who has a slightly quicker swing speed than the sort of bottom end, and it's quite an all-round shaft. It's going to appeal to a really large range of golfers out there. Next one up for that is the Fujikura Speeder 665 Evolution Tour 2. This one's starting to get towards the slightly better player or the slightly stronger hitters. That shaft's going to help keep up with you if you have a slightly quicker transition or if you are a little bit more aggressive into the ball. And then lastly, we've got the Mitsubishi Diamana D Plus shaft, and this one's 70 grams or comes in just over 70 grams. And this is really ideal for those golfers who give the ball a hell of a hit. It's going to be really stable for that style of golfer, and it's also going to help flatten out the ball flight, take a bit of spin off, help the club perform a little bit better. So if you're looking at the sliding weight, you're looking at the different loft adjustments, you're looking at all these shafts, trying to work out which one's right for you, contact your nearest Power Golf store and book yourself in for a power fit. One of our trained fitters will take you through all of these different options and help you see which one's going to make the driver perform best for you. If the driver doesn't quite work out, we can look at one of the other great options in Callaway's range or one of the other great options throughout our store. Thanks for watching, thanks for having a closer look, and we'll see you next time.